This is Mamuni. Thank you so much for being Amar Baba.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to prepare more journal entries logically by applying the 3 golden rules of accounting. So let's get started. Chalo, shuru kora jak. So what is the first transaction? Journalize the following transaction. On 1st April 2022, goods costing Rupees 3,500 sold to Deepak for 5,500. So what are the two accounts? One will be Deepak account and another will be sales account. Why? Goods sold. I told you many a times goods are purchased for resale. So goods won't appear in the journal. Instead of goods, we'll write when goods are purchased, we'll write purchases account. When goods are sold, we'll write sales account. Do you remember? Okay, so here, what are the two accounts? One is Deepak account, another one is sales account. একটা হবে Deepak account আর একটা হবে sales account. কেন? Because আমি অনেকবার বলেছি, when goods are sold, goods যখন আমরা sell করছি ওটা instead of goods we'll write sales account লিখবো। আর when goods are purchased, আমরা purchases account লিখবো। goods আমরা ignore করবো। কেন? goods a purchase for resale. আমরা goods কিনছি, যে কোনো proprietor goods কেনে ওটা আবার বিক্রি করবার জন্য। Okay? So goods account should be ignored. When goods are purchased, you write purchases account. When goods are sold, you write sales account. Fine? So let's do it. That is on 1st April. One will be Deepak account debit to sales account. We all know Deepak falls under personal account and sales falls under real account or nominal account. So goods costing 3,500 sold to Deepak. So Deepak falls under personal account. So according to personal account, the receiver of the benefit is debit. Deepak কি পাচ্ছে? Deepakকে goods বিক্রি করা হয়েছে, Deepakের কাছে goods আসছে. So Deepak is the receiver of goods. According to personal account, the receiver of the benefit is debit. So Deepak account should be debited. Sales ki? Sales falls under real account or nominal account. আমরা sales কে real account এ consider করছি. So according to real account, what goes out is credit. যখন আমি goods বিক্রি করছি, what happens? Goods go out from the business. তাহলে sales account should be credited. Understood? এবার which amount we are going to consider? Goods costing 3,500 sold to Deepak for 5,500. So we will always consider 5,500, not 3,500. Okay, we will always consider 5,500. Why 5,500? ভালো করে দেখো, goods costing. This is the cost price. This is the cost price. And what is the, when you're selling goods to Deepak, you're selling goods at selling price. This is the selling price. Okay. So consider 5,500 and ignore 3,500. Remember always when we are selling goods to Deepak, we are selling goods to Deepak at selling price and not cost price. And what is the selling price? Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. That means he is making 2,000 profit. Understood? ও কস্ট কিনেছিল 3,500 ও বিক্রি করছে 5,500, তাহলে 2,000 ওর প্রফিট। When we are selling goods, we will always write 5,500. Understood? Clear? Being goods sold to Deepak. What is the second transaction? Spend for refreshment of a customer. We cannot write refreshment account. Instead of refreshment, we will write sundry expenses. And another one will be cash account, 1,500. So instead of refreshment account, we'll write sundry expenses account. And another will be cash account. Sundry expenses account always falls under nominal expenses. This is an expense of the business. So sundry expenses should be debited. To cash account কেন? Just because when you're paying for sundry expenses, cash goes out. Cash account falls under real account. According to real account, what goes out is credit. Let me repeat. Sundry expenses মানে কি? This is an expense, এটা একটা expense business এর জন্য. Sundry expenses আমরা always জানি falls under nominal account. According to nominal account কি হয়? All losses and expenses debit. So sundry expenses should be debited. Cash account কেন credit হচ্ছে? Because cash falls under real account এ পড়ে. যখন sundry expense তুমি পেমেন্ট করছো তাহলে ক্যাশ থেকে ক্যাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট কি হচ্ছে? ক্যাশ চলে যাচ্ছে বিজনেস থেকে. So cash account falls under real account. What goes out is credit. So cash account should be credited. What is the amount? 1500. Now what is the third transaction? See, on 7th April, bought goods from Ramesh for cash 20,000 and also paid 3,500 for carriage. What is carriage? Transportation cost. Bought goods from Ramesh. See, Ramesh o dawa ache, cash o dawa ache. Both are given. So what are the two accounts? Ignore Ramesh. When cash has been mentioned, ignore Ramesh. Ramesh কখন আসতো? যদি on credit হতো. Okay, I have told you many a times. Bought goods from Ramesh for cash. When cash has been mentioned, third party নাম আসে না. So, bought goods from Ramesh not on credit, but for cash. So, one will be purchases account. Goods should be ignored. Purchases account. Another will be carriage account. Carriage means transportation cost. Carriage account. To cash account. Purchase koto? Purchase is, see, purchase is 20,000 and carriage is 3,500. So let me write 20,000 and carriage is 3,500. The total should be 23,500. See, this is a compound journal entry. Here are two debits and one credit. But the two debits will be equal to one credit. Remember always. Okay, এখানে দুটো debits আছে আর একটা credit. কিন্তু দুটো debits এর total should be equal to one credit total. ওকে, দুটো ডেবিটের টোটাল একটা ক্রেডিটের টোটালের সাথে ইকুয়াল হবে. সো 20,000 প্লাস 3,500 will give you 23,500. So debit side is equal to credit side. এবার পারচেজ অ্যাকাউন্ট কেন ডেবিট হয়েছে? Why purchases account debit? Because as we know, purchases account falls under real account or nominal account. আমরা purchases account real account এ নিচ্ছি. So according to real account, what comes in is debit, goods আসছে. So purchases account should be debited. Why carriage account is debited? Because carriage account always falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Carriage is an expense of the business because this is a transportation cost. So all losses and expenses should be debited according to nominal account. So carriage account should be debited. Why cash account is credit? Because cash account falls under real account. What goes out is credit. এখানে তোমাকে পেমেন্ট করতে হচ্ছে পারচেজের জন্য 20,000. You're paying for purchases 20,000 as well as for carriage. So 23,500 goes out from business. Cash চলে যাচ্ছে. So cash account falls under real account. What goes out is credit. So cash account should be credited. Let me write down the narration for the second and third transaction. Being refreshment paid, and being goods purchased and also carriage paid and now see, same পাতায় আমাদের প্রবলেমটা কমপ্লিট হচ্ছে না. So we'll carry forward. CF means carry forward. So what is the total? total is 7,000. 31,000. 31,000. We'll carry it to the next page and we'll write BF 31,000 here also. And what is the fourth transaction? Sold goods to Priya for 10,000. 1/4 amount paid by Priya in cash. Sold goods to Priya 10,000. 1/4 amount paid by Priya in cash. So let's do it. So here Priya paid cash 1/4 amount. So cash account. This is on 8th April. Debit. Then Priya account. Priya account to sales account. Now let me see the amount. Sold goods to Priya 10,000. To sales account 10,000. Priya paid 1/4 of the amount in cash. 1/4 of the amount in cash. So 1/4 of 10,000 will be 1/4 of 10,000 will be 2,500. তাহলে বাকিটা কি করেছে? ও ক্রেডিটে দিয়েছে। সোল গুডস টু প্রিয়া, প্রিয়াকে আমরা সেল করেছি 10,000 অ্যামাউন্ট অফ গুডস, বাট প্রিয়া হ্যাজ পেড অনলি 1/4 অ্যামাউন্ট ইন ক্যাশ। প্রিয়া 1/4 অ্যামাউন্ট ক্যাশে পেমেন্ট করেছে। তাহলে 10,000 এর 1/4 করো, তাহলে 10,000 এর 1/4 কত? 2,500। তাহলে 10,000 এর 2,500 শি পেড ইন ক্যাশ। তাহলে 2,500 ও পেমেন্ট করেছে ক্যাশে। তাহলে বাকিটা কি? প্রিয়া বাকি টাকা দেয়নি, দ্যাট মিনস ক্রেডিট। ও ক্রেডিটে গুডসটা নিয়েছে, তার মানে কি হচ্ছে 10,000 মাইনাস ক্যাশ 2,500। তাহলে ওর থেকে কত পাওয়া যাবে? এখনো ডিউ আছে 7,500। প্রিয়াকে দিতে হবে 7,500। She has taken the goods, part of the goods on credit. Okay, only 1/4 of the goods she has paid in cash. Baki 1/4 মানে 1 minus 1/4, 3/4. 3/4 of the goods she has purchased on credit. We have sold the goods to her on credit. Understood? So being goods sold to Priya and she paid 1/4 of the amount in cash. Let me explain. প্রিয়াকে গুডসটা সেল করা হয়েছিল 10,000 গুডস সেল করা হয়েছে। প্রিয়া হ্যাজ অনলি পেড 1/4 অফ দ্য অ্যামাউন্ট। তাহলে 10,000 and 1/4 হচ্ছে 2,500. She has paid it in cash. Why cash account debit? Cash account falls under real account. What comes in is debit. তো ক্যাশ যখন প্রিয়াকে আমরা সেল করছি গুডস, ক্যাশ আমাদের প্রিয়া কত দিচ্ছে? 2,500. So according to real account, what comes in is debit. তো আমরা ক্যাশ পাচ্ছি 2,500. Cash is coming in. So cash account should be debited. Why Priya account debit? Priya falls under personal account. প্রিয়াকে আমরা ধারে গুডস দিচ্ছি। ও হি ইজ আ ডেটার, ওর থেকে আমরা টাকা পাবো। শি ইজ আওয়ার ডেটার। প্রিয়া ক্যাশে আমাদের 2,500 দিচ্ছে। তো 10,000 মাইনাস 2,500, 7,500 স্টিল ডিউ ফ্রম হার। প্রিয়া ইজ আওয়ার ডেটার। ডেটা ফলস আন্ডার পার্সোনাল অ্যাকাউন্ট। আর আমরা এমনিও জানি নাম মানি পার্সোনাল অ্যাকাউন্ট। সো we are the receiver of money from Priya. So according to personal account, the receiver of the benefit is debit. So Priya account should be debited because we are going to receive 7,500 from Priya. Okay. And why sales account credit? Because sales account falls under real account or nominal account, but we are considering sales as real account. According to real account, what goes out is credit. Goods chole jache. Goods are going out of the business. So we are going to credit sales account. Understood? Clear? What is the next transaction? A check of 7,000 received from Priya in full settlement. That means Priya has finally paid only 7,000. Actually due from Priya was 7,500. See, 7,500 was due from her, but she has paid us in full settlement. Tarpore, she is not going to pay us anymore. So 7,000 she has finally paid us in full settlement. Full settlement bane ar debe na. And the check is immediately deposited into bank. Tale why she has paid us 7,000 only? 500 ki hoyeche? That means common sense. we have allowed her discount. ঠিক আছে? We have allowed her discount. So she has paid the amount in check. Say check. So whenever there is check, we'll write bank. তাহলে আমাদের ব্যাংকে টাকা চলে আসছে, ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্টে টাকা চলেছে। How much? 7,000. She has paid us in check 7,000. Discount allowed, debit, bank account debit, discount allowed debit, discount allowed is also debit. 500, I'll tell you why. 7,500 minus 7,000 to Priya account. Why? Because, see, why bank account debit? Because a check of 7,000 is received from Priya and the check is immediately deposited into bank. So bank account will be debit because bank falls under personal account. Bank is the receiver of check. So according to personal account, receiver of the benefit is debit. So bank account should be debited. Why discount allowed debit? Because the amount due from Priya was 7,500, but she has paid only 7,000 in full settlement. 500 is the shortfall. 7,500 minus 7,000. So 500 কম মানে কি? Discount allowed. Common sense. So যদি ক্রেডিট সাইডে কম পড়তো, that means কি? তার মানে ডিসকাউন্ট রিসিভড। যখন আমরা সেল করি তখন ডিসকাউন্ট অ্যালাউড হয়, ঠিক আছে? আর যখন আমরা পারচেজেস করি তখন আমরা ডিসকাউন্ট রিসিভ করি। আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড দিস। আমরা যখন গুডস সেল করি তখন আমরা ডিসকাউন্ট অ্যালাউ করি, আর যখন আমরা পারচেজ করি গুডস তখন আমরা ডিসকাউন্ট রিসিভ করি। ক্লিয়ার? তাহলে ডিসকাউন্ট অ্যালাউড এখন ডেবিট। দিস ইজ নট দ্য বুক অফ প্রিয়া, দিস ইজ দ্য বুক অফ দ্য প্রোপ্রাইটার। অ্যাকর্ডিং টু দ্য বুক অফ দ্য proprietor has allowed discount, but প্রিয়ার বইতে কি? Discount received. Understood? So discount allowed falls under nominal account. They according to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. So this is a loss for the business because business has allowed Priya discount. 500 loss. So discount allowed account should be debited. Why Priya account credited? Because Priya falls under personal account. Priya is the giver of the check. So according to personal account, the giver of the benefit is always credit. So 7,500 because she should have paid us 7,500. So you got to write 7,500. What is the last transaction? The last transaction is paid income tax by check 1,500. Always don't. আমাদের কাজ কি? প্রথমে identify করো. What are the two accounts? One is check means bank. One is bank, and another is income tax. No. Please don't write income tax. Instead of income tax, you'll write drawings because this is a personal expense of the proprietor. Okay? Personal expenses should be termed as drawings account. Always. And should be. And drawings account, I have told you many times, personal expenses of the proprietor should be termed as drawings account. And drawings account should always be debited to bank account. So drawings account debit কেন? Drawings account falls under personal account. So যখন proprietor withdraw করছে business cash বা এখানে business bank, যখন proprietor withdraw করছে check তখন কি হচ্ছে? He is the receiver of check. We all know drawings account falls under personal account. So according to personal account, receiver of the benefit debit, drawings account should be debited. Why bank credited? Because bank is the giver of the check. যখন ও withdraw করছে, কত withdraw করছে? 1,500. Business bank থেকে 1,500 চলে যাচ্ছে। Bank is the giver of the benefit. So আমরা জানি bank falls under personal account. Giver of the benefit always credit. So bank account should be credited. Now let me do the total. The total is 50,000. Here also 50,000. See? Understood? Clear? So your journal is ready. Okay? I hope this was useful. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for your time. And before I fade out, love all, hate none. Because where is the time to hate when there is so little time to love? And hatred is heavy. Let it go. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay blessed always. and stay safe.